It's awesome. Man, yeah, definitely honored. It's it's been a crazy few months, but I think it's just a testament to obviously the work I've put in, but the people I've been around here of the organization. There was a plan in place from the get-go. I believed in it. They believed in me, and there's been a lot of work these past few months, and this is just a step, and I think it's an honor to be out there for the first game.
If I told you around this time last year that you would be the opening day starter for a team in 2025, what would you have said?
I don't know. It would seem very far-fetched for sure. I mean, something that wasn't on my radar for sure. I think it's crazy what can happen in a year. I believed in what I can do, obviously, and it's nice to be met with that with the Mets. And like I said, just there's a plan in place, and I put the work in this off season, and to see that start to come to fruition here early has been good. And bottom line, every time I take to the mound, I want my teammates to believe they're going to win that day, and give our team the best chance to win. And I'm pumped, excited to represent the Mets, this organization, and just excited to get the season going.
How did Carlos tell you?
Just called me in the office, him and Heffer in there, and just broke the news, and it's cool. I mean, two special guys. Obviously, I've known Mindy for the past few years, and he sent me as a reliever. Obviously, played against him last year. So, for him to tell me it was, special, and obviously to have Hef there, very influential guy along this process. So, it meant a lot to have him too there.
When did they tell you? When was that?
Yesterday?
Oh.
Yeah.
And what was your reaction?
I don't know. I'm not a super emotional guy. I wasn't.
That's what Mindy said, pretty much.
I wasn't doing jumping jacks, but I'm excited. I always show it, but it's definitely not. It wasn't the goal. Coming into this, like, man, I want to be the opening day starter, but to have a little bit of, I guess you can call it a reward to, for the work I've had to put in, and it feels good. And I think the big thing is just. No, I don't have to do more than what I've done. Just stay on the path and continue to believe in what we're doing, and just let things happen.
In terms of the stretching out process, what's a realistic number of pitches for you on by the time you get to opening day?
I don't know. Hopefully we get to in the 70s tomorrow somewhere, and kind of build on that the next one. But I don't know if I'm supposed to put a number, but hopefully we're at 90 or so. I mean, I don't know. Kind of depend on how these next two go, but hopefully I'm ready to go for a full slate.
How do you feel about Jeremy being a big help for you come pitchers and catchers last month until now?
Yeah, I think big thing with health is just you just feel like you have somebody in your corner with you. He's been there. He's had all the experiences. He's been through it all, and I think the biggest thing is when you talk to him, when you're around him, when you're working with him, you just get the feeling that he's there with you. And as a player, man, you can't ask for much more. He's obviously very knowledgeable. He knows the game, knows pitching, he knows the analytics, knows the data, and just to have someone as well-rounded that can just really, is just in your corner, and he's fighting for you, and he's going to do whatever it takes. It feels good.
As the spring had progressed, have you thought that this was a possibility?
I mean, I wouldn't put too much thought in it. I feel like I've had just this voting process. It's been very like, hey, let me wake up today and see what we got. And so just learning the 5-day, learning this whole, figuring out my routine. I've been very short-sighted, so there wasn't much planning and looking ahead so far.
Get any opening day advice from anybody? Will you seek it out from past guys?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's always, I'm sure I get a few texts, and it's good to just connect with old friends that, have had some open day starts. Obviously, I think McGill started, he's had an open day here. But yeah, a lot of friends that, have had some open day starts, and it'd be cool to hear, just what they have to say. And obviously, the special thing is not to be taken lightly, and, it's, at the end of the day, it's one game, and, we got to go out there and put our best foot forward and just show up for who you are.